Dímelo gente, Marcucci here again, another video, and today we're going to be talking about the race for a strategic Bitcoin reserve in all of the states. We're going to be going over obviously all the states that have introduced a bill. Today we're doing Arizona. Is currently second in the race. Behind Utah is in chamber number 1. Utah, as we saw yesterday, is already on committee number 2. So yeah, I think a strategic reserve is going to happen sometime this year. It's really only a matter of time. Anyways, let's go over Arizona and the SB 1025. It's a really not large bill compared to Utah. I'll show you guys in a bit, but this bill will create a strategic Bitcoin reserve fund of max 10% of public monies if the United States establishes its own strategic Bitcoin reserve. That is, this bill follows the language of Senator Lummis BITCOIN Act, which would seek to allow states to participate in the federal scheme. We can see the sponsor here is Senator Rogers. Let me show you guys. So this is Wendy Rogers right here. Recently elected, I think she ran a couple of times, and now in 2020 is the first time she won. So, and the co-sponsor is Wenninger. Anyways, we can see the bills here. Not that long. It's only, one page. And we'll also be going over this fact sheet. But as you guys know, I love some slides and some PowerPoints. So let's get right into it. So this is the Arizona SB 1025, public monies and virtual currency. So as difference to the one in Utah, this one does mention Bitcoin. So that's something important. Some key definitions: public fund, retirement system, and virtual currencies are everything they kind of mention. I think it's important in virtual currencies, and the definition that they have is a means, a digital representation of value that functions as a medium of exchange, a unit of account, and a store of value other than a representation of the United States dollar or a foreign currency. So not a stable coin. That's what basically this means. Overview of the SB 1025. It allows a public fund to invest up to 10% in virtual currency. It establishes the Arizona Strategic Bitcoin Reserve, aligns with potential federal strategic Bitcoin reserve, and obviously is introduced by Senator Rogers. So the investment rules are: state treasury and retirement systems can invest in virtual currency. Obviously the 10% of total public funds, and investments permitted only if a federal Bitcoin reserve is created. So if it happens at the federal state, then investments will be permitted, right? So that's really, really important to take note of. So secure storage in federal Bitcoin reserves. If the United States Treasury establishes strategic Bitcoin reserve, Arizona's public funds may store holdings in a secure segregated account and ensures government-controlled custody of Bitcoin investments. So role of public funds, obviously the Arizona State Retirement System, the ASRS, and Public Safety Personnel Retirement System is included. Funds can allocate assets according to prescribed investment strategies, and investment managers may handle virtual currency investments. And they say that there's no anticipated fiscal impacts on Arizona's general fund. It aligns with broader national crypto investment trends and provides Arizona with the opportunity to integrate Bitcoin into public asset management. And the effective date will take place on the effective day of the 2025 legislative session. So no date as of yet. The thing I want to make mention of, obviously, is investments permitted only if a federal Bitcoin reserve. So just because the law passes, and you're probably going to see on Twitter, like, oh my God, potentially the law in Arizona has just passed, that doesn't mean they are going to invest, right, in Bitcoin. It needs to happen at the federal level first in order for that to happen, and that is still up for grabs. So no one knows when that is. So obviously don't go buying Bitcoin. Obviously not financial advice, but just because positive news comes out that the Arizona reserve is going to be, passed into law or something. That doesn't mean necessarily that Bitcoin is going to be bought in Arizona, right? And the second important thing is that it ensures government-controlled custody of Bitcoin investments. So I'm really intrigued how states will obviously have custody of these things. That they didn't specify, but obviously they say it's government controlled. So intrigued to your thoughts in the comment section down below. Anyways, what do you think about Arizona? Is it a good? Is it, bad? 10%, 5%? What should the allocation be? I'm intrigued to your thoughts. Please, please, please let me know what you think. It's obviously interesting seeing all these different states kind of want to buy Bitcoin. Obviously, some are more interested than others, but it's interesting to see how they're going to be stored, how much they're going to put in to invest, where the funds are going to go, etc., etc. So, yeah, intrigued to your thoughts. I'll leave all these links in the description down below. And as always, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.